Welcome to Echotraders. My name is Dale Elliott. We're on gold here in the room here this morning, looking at target areas. So we're going to put the first money off target area here this morning on gold, and that will come in at 1222.5. And if you're going to trade gold this morning here with us, you're going to put some money in your pocket at that point, and we'll see how this here makes out. We'll come back and keep you posted, and you can see the extension targets beyond gold. This is also, I must mention, a counter trend trade. Gold has obviously been moving to the downside here. And we'll look for something like this. Just one sec. We have a cross developing on our MACD, and we'll look for is divergence, and for this year price to move up to 1222.5. So our new target, we still have the money off target there. This year's support here on gold has come down in here. We'll make that color code aqua, so 1220.3, and so we're on our way. We just have to take out 1221.7 to get to 1222.5 first money off area here. So this is a money off target, and we have another money off target higher up there and here. So if we get follow through, we get all of them, but at least at 1222.5, we encourage you to put some money in your pocket. We still have grab some crosshairs. We still have pretty good divergence here, losing a little bit of the divergence on the MACD, but the histogram or diff bars are up above zero, and that's white horizontal there at 0.006 on gold. And we'll see if we can continue to take out some highs here. Support coming in at 1220.3. Come back, keep you posted. So this is a double top area at 21.7, and we'll look to re-challenge that. That is obviously a resistance area, if you will, en route to get to money off targets. The divergence, as we had mentioned a few moments ago, is less than enough to get through the zero, so it right back down into, and the white line here is a great entry area once again. So if you've already been taken out of your long positions on gold, this is the white dash line is the place to re-enter. So the white dash line at the moment, and this year will change from time to time, but is at 12.5, and you can see the market has come down into 12.4. So your fill at 12.5 or 1220.5. Sorry about that. Is in the bag. Offside's only about $10. Same targets. The targets don't change until they get reached, and etc. on here. Unless if the thing goes horribly against us, that's a different story. We won't go into that. So we're re-challenging, or you're looking to re-challenge and take out this area here. 1221.7. I get the numbers right this time. So target 1222.5. Put some money in your pocket if we can get up there. Divergence, we'd like to see a little more divergence to drive this home and get the aqua bars into green above. So it would look like over here at our time, it would look more like these here bars over here. Okay, so far so good, and offside minimal, which is always nice. Okay, it is now 9:55. How time flies. And well, we had our fast line move back down. It's attempting to cross and move to the upside. This year has been a terrific trend to the downside here this morning since yesterday. So the double top area that came in here prevented full target money off at 1222.5, and we'll do a quick contrast with what we were looking for on let's erase these drawings here one sec. A quick contrast on the E-mini Dow. What we're looking for there is to the downside off of the resistance. So if you shorted it in either resistance areas that we had our resistance, our money off target 20949 and 20927 were targets to the downside here. We did have a target earlier to the upside, and that target was 20991. That's a 0 bucks 6. But that had to be put off. The highest it could get was 985. So we looked at the resistance, looked at the downward moves. So we didn't care whether people took the short positions, but they had to lock in their monies by 20975. We'll come back to gold. So here once again, like you say, it's almost 10 o'clock, and we have another attempt on a position to the long side. Once again, it still is counter trend. Our targets do not change. Okay. Yes, the 0 is violated a little bit, but we don't change the targets. You want to keep those consistent for obvious reasons that another cross here on our MACD to the upside. Like I say, it is counter trend, so the turn this rig around, it takes a few attempts before we get there real good, but we don't want to miss the opportunity. So you can lock in, or the other scenario is if you've gone long and you didn't like that positioning, this allows you to get out at break even plus, and it's from the entries below. Let's see if I can get a pen here again. So the entries from below the EMA, these are all at break even now, break even plus. So it's that little area in here. That's the advantage of going long from below your moving average. We'll come back and keep you updated. Alright, quick update. It's approximately 10:15, 16, 17 minutes after 10. Gold in here, putting in a double bottom at 1219.2. Let me just correct this just a second. It's 19.2 on gold. So find out if this is the support gold needs to make a substantial rally. We can use this here thin little area here, so if that holds as support, we'll get our green up above the white line. We don't have that yet. It is just everything so temporary. Let's go back to your YM, what YM was doing here. So YM made a terrific rally to the upside and put in a little bit of a higher high from our 985. It came into your 987, but found a resistance area there. And we do have a cross on our MACD to the downside once again. So target is the same, your 949 if you're shorting the YM. Terrific resistance from the higher high. On higher highs we can short. Might not be over, but that's the way it goes. So the gold failed, and we'll keep an eye on it if we get another chance to counter trend gold here. We'll see, but it's 10:25, so that's approximately 10 minutes since we last spoke, and this year put in the resistance area. This year resistance comes in right over here. I'll use a olive. Oops. I'll use a aqua, an aqua box. So this year comes in right here. Right here, so this here failed right at that area there. As we had mentioned, this is a break even at best. Yes, you'd make a little bit more than enough to pay the broker, but that's why our entries are where we described. Let's go back to your YM. So YM, we had mentioned your resistance area on the YM, the higher high, and then a series of lows here. So taking out the white arrow, not sure if we mentioned it on the recording, and the cross on the MACD, pretty sure we did mention that. And our target 20949. We'll see if there's follow through for that one. So here on the YM, it's now 10:55. Looking at this 100 area as resistance. It came one tick above it, but so that's looking for that to remain as resistance. The market came within $10 of our money off to the downside. Let me erase these. Erase all. 20949. It came to 951. We'll see if we can get the 49 next. Cross on your MACD to the upside, but it's still below zero. So divergence dwindling away. We're looking for the 20963 to hold as resistance. Those of you in the room that are long on YM, I want you to be careful. Good possibility we get a move to the downside here off of that resistance area. The 963, put a rectangle on here, and you have a slight double top resistance area coming in right here. If the market cannot take that out, you must get your long positions locked in. MACD is coming up through, as we had mentioned. You have a cross on MACD when we last spoke here. However, it is running into that resistance area, so the target 949 is still in the queue. There's the follow through on the resistance on the YM. So that target is reached. We're going to scrunch the chart just a little bit left to right. Get your next target on YM. So we have 20927 is your next target. So the resistance line holding reasonably well. So we caution the folks that went long off of the temporary support area here, just below the 953 or thereabouts. Because it did not hold. It was a great little rally there. I want to go back to gold. Gold did put in a bit of a support area here, and is attempting to make higher highs and higher lows. So we may get that target area after all. We did have a cross on MACD at the 1021 area, 1030, and then a retest here at 1216.7. So this is what you get in a running daily synopsis of what the markets are doing right this moment, so you can have better entries and exits in the trade room every day. So here on our YM, the market has run back up into that trend direction to the downside. What happened on the downward move is when we look left, the market came right into that support area off of the prior swing 20936. So we'll see if the market can hold here as resistance and remove that support area. So if that's the case, we get our short exit target at 20927. Come back in a few moments. Horizontal prior swing in the center of the screen at 20953, holding here as resistance on the YM. So here's what happened on the YM. Gold not working out so good, but YM pleasantly came along and changed the day. So the money off. Took place here. Also filled here, but when money off took place, that's a big check, and then we had the double bottom come in, and this here created back up to resistance. We were looking for this here to hold. It did eventually, but the market had to come a little higher, so that's it. Okay, so it does. It comes right into this area. Proceeds to target, and what took place on the MACD rolls down through, and voila, success on one out of two. Oh, and by the way, that